Welcome to the Poke Chalet. So, release weekend for Destined Rivals. You're going to be ripping some packs. Here's what I got, some spoilers for you. I have the pre-release prices from TCG Player for all of the biggest hits for Destined Rivals. And we'll go through them now. The prices are going to change like crazy. They're going to go up. Most are going to go down. And you got to know, if you're at a card show, if you're trading with someone, and this is the weekend to do it if you get a hit from Destined Rivals. This is not the weekend for you to buying, but it's a good weekend for you to be trading and selling these hits. So we're going to start off. We're going to go through the biggest hits first, obviously, and then you guys can skip and leave and all that fun stuff. But I'm going to go through all the hits, the things you're going to look for when you're ripping packs, the things you're going to want to hit throughout the course of your Destined Rivals ripping scenarios on the weekend. Hopefully you get your product on Friday, on release day. You're not waiting over the weekend like most people. So let's get into it. First off, we're going to start with the big one. The big one is Team Rocket's Mewtwo. Now right now, this one is going for like $499 USD, and that's the high price. It's about $680 Canadian. That is a high price for Mewtwo, but that's the Mewtwo tax. Australian would be like $780. If you're gonna sell this or buy this in Australia, it's not a good weekend for buying. But if you rip this and you get this card, I don't know if it's gonna. I think it's a good weekend, a good value. I think it's gonna come down a little bit as more product gets ripped. Next, really nice hit, Cynthia's Garchomp. If you hit this one, you've done very well. This is the one to hit. Cynthia's Garchomp is a really nice card. People are going to be after Cynthia's Garchomp. Right now it's going for $469 US as the high price, the pre-release weekend price, which is about $650 Canadian or $730 Australian. Another really nice card, Team Rocket's Moltres. People will be after the Moltres. Right now it's about $400 US, which is about $550 Canadian. You can definitely do some really strong trades if you get this weekend. Trade for something that's more stable, because pre-release prices tend to go down. They tend to change in the downward motion. Not every single card, but most cards. Another really nice card is this Ethan's Ho-Oh. And this one right now is going for about $260 US, which is about $360 Canadian, $355, about $400 Australian. This is a beautiful card. Look at the texture in this card. It's going to be really nice. People do like the Ho-Oh, Ethan's Ho-Oh. And because Ethan is prominent in this and Pokemon is flying, tends to do well in terms of the card value. Now, will this card price stay up in the clouds as long as Ho-Oh is up there? I doubt it. But you can already see that people are charging more for it than current market. So this one might stay up there, but again, and might flop around and see its end. Another really nice card is the Crobat EX. Now, it has a regular rocket on it, but no specific trainer. So this one currently going for about 120 US or 170 market. So people are selling it for less than market, which means the price on this is going to start to creep down. Like 167, it's about 230 Canadian or 260 Australian dollarinos. Now, this is weird. A gold card is one of the top priced cards. It's a Mewtwo EX. Now, number 240, a gold card. Now, obviously the Mewtwo tax and the Giovanni is up there doing his part to make this an expensive card. 165 is the market price, or 230 Canadian or 260 Australian. So it's an expensive card, and gold cards tend not to stay this expensive. Nidoking, for some reason, underneath the gold card. I mean, it is the Mewtwo versus the Nidoking. There's something, this Nidoking, the art is nice, but it's not like bang, it's not super nice. If you're a Nidoking fan, this is the right card for you. Right now it's going for like 148 US, which is around 200 Canadian or like 230 Australian. So if you get this one and you want to trade it, this is the weekend to do it. I think this one will come down a little bit. Ethan's Adventure. Oh, that's a nice card. So we got Ethan here. It's a trainer card, which is unusual for it to be one of the top hits, but it does have, his Pokemon in here. So this one's going market about 103 US, which is around 140 Canadian. If you hit this, this is a really nice card if you want you to trade it in quickly and get your you can get something more stable and then get it back later, or just put it in the binder. This is a beautiful card. I like Ethan's Adventure a lot. Misty's Psyduck. A lot of people are chasing this card. This is a chase card, and you can see here people are selling it for less than market. It's between 85 and 75 US it's going for. I think that's about 100 Canadian, 115 Australian. I think this one will come down a little bit, but this one will continue to be a highly sought after card people will want. It's a beautiful, beautiful blue card. It's obviously going to be up there. Now, another gold card. Now, this is something interesting about Destined Rivals is the gold cards, and you'll see later on the full arts are keeping up. You know, they're having their day in the sun, right? So we got Ethan's again. People like Ethan, this one's going for about 55 US or about 75 Canadian or 85 Australian if you're interested in the dollarinos. Misty's Lapras. So this one is also going to start creeping down. You can see that the people are selling it for 55 and the market price is 75. So around 100 Canadian. It's a beautiful card. You can see Misty like sitting there with Lapras, the transportation Pokemon. And we got Stewie's Giovanni, aka Team Rocket's Meowth. This one's going to like $57, $58, which is 80 Canadian. Good weekend to trade it out and get this one back later. I think this one will be sought after, but it's not going to be a super expensive card. It's just something about the cartoons that people don't pump as much, but it's a beautiful card. Next one. Full art. Full art's in this list. This is crazy. Now, this one's a $52 US card right now. It has the Mewtwo tax on it. About $71, $72 Canadian. This is a good one to pull. Now, Rotom. We got Rotom going for between 50 and 32. This one will decrease in price. There are Rotom fans, but, you know, I think this one will drop down. Shaman, beautiful, cute card. Has the cute factor, but for $50, I think this one will creep down. Just like $70, almost $65, $70 Canadian. Ethan's Typhlosion. Now, there are a lot of Typhlosion fans, and I don't know if they're going to be able to maintain a $47 card for an illustration rare, but it's a good one to pull this weekend, a good one to have. Around 65 Canadian worth, 47 US. Now, Cynthia's Roserade. This card is really nice. There are Cynthia fans, and this is a nice card. Roserade, not the most sought after Pokemon for sure. We're talking about a $40 US card right now. It's going to go down, but 55 Canadian. If you hit this and you want to trade it for something else, it's the weekend for it. Full art again. So this is the set of full arts. This one's going for about $40. It's Cynthia's Garchomp EX. And yeah, this is a nice little card. And the textures on these are crazy. More full arts up there in the $40, $35, $40 range. Will it stay there? Hydrapple, this one art rare, $25 to $35 for the Hydrapple US. So we're talking the $45, $50 Canadian right now. It's going to drop, but by how much? Blaziken. Now, I don't know how Hydrapple's beaten Blaziken, but it currently is. Blaziken, the Fire Chicken, is getting no... It's a beautiful card, but staring you right with those blue eyes. But it's, I don't know, $30, $33, so we're talking about $45. It's going to come down, but poor Blaziken. Haven't people decided they like Blaziken yet? Poor Fire Chicken. This is a card that really confuses me. I mean... Kingish Kong card, okay, but what's that guy doing in the ditch? What's he doing in the ditch? $30 card at the moment. I think this one will flux down. Maybe 50, it's 55 Canadian, so I think this one will come down. It's pre-release weekend. It's crazy. It's release weekend. Things are going to crash. or not. We'll see. Another full art. This is the set of full arts having value. It's the first time in a long time the full arts. So we got a $25 Team Rocket Moltres EX. Beautiful, beautiful card. Rapidash. People like Rapidash. And this is a beautiful card. $30. I wouldn't pick it up this weekend, but eventuality is a great thing. If you hit it, great card to trade this weekend for a couple of the previous art rares that you might not have in your binder yet. and a stadium card in this list. What is going on? So obviously, Jamming Tower, very playable. People will want this in their deck. I really like this art rendition of the Jamming Tower, and we do have a Pokemon in there. And it's currently going for 25 US, so about $35 Canadian, 40 bucks Australian. So those are some of the big hits you can look for, and there's obviously more illustration rares throughout the entire set. There's things you're going to want to look for. There's things you're going to want to see, and there's more. It's a big set. But those are the big hits. If you hit those, put them in your binder. This is the weekend to sell them. It is not the weekend to trade for them or get them. But great weekend to rip and hit. So thank you guys for watching. We are going to close it out now. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. A little summary before the big ripping weekend that you're going to have. Hopefully it highlighted some of the cards you're going to chase, what you're going to want, what you're going to want to do with those cards, since the prices are ridiculous for this set so right now. Enjoy, like, subscribe, all that fun stuff. See you next time.